Good morning, Ray-Pec. I'm Logan Van Winkle.
And I'm Ian Russell, and you're watching another edition of Kptv,
Panther Television.
This year, the wrestling team is enjoying the benefits of a new wrestling room. Reporter Kptv pins the story.
For the 2014 season, the wrestling team will be experiencing a brand new room.
With the weight room and everything, people are working a lot harder and getting big. Our team really wasn't that big compared to other schools, but when we get our own weight room, Ray-Pec Wrestling, it's going to be a big difference.
The team's mentality, you look good, you feel good, it's the same thing.
Because we don't have like other people coming in the room and distracting us, we could focus on wrestling and everybody's getting better. I think it's good because we have a lot more space for everybody to work hard and the mats are bouncy so people won't get hurt as bad.
We're a pretty good team and we deserve something like this.
This has been reporter Kptv with Kptv Panther Television, urging you to come out and support your wrestling team at their next home duel.
On November 19th, the Kptv staff took a trip to see the noon show at KCTV5 Studios in Fairway, Kansas. Reporter Alicia Brooks hops on the bus and travels with us to bring us the story.
Dr. Brett Finley of Midwest County Associates is with us.
Exception there with northerly winds, 33 on the feels-like scale.
On Wednesday, November 18th, the students at Kptv were taken on a tour of KCTV5 news station by Dale Jacobson, who is also the sports manager. Dale showed the students multiple rooms, for example, the control room, the kitchen, and the studio, which is where the students also got a one-on-one interview with Gary Amble, Lisa Teachman, and Caroline Long. The students also got to ask any questions, and they were all answered. Afterwards, the students got to try the studio out, play on the green screen, sit at the round table, and see how every camera is ran. When the noon show came around, the students were divided into two groups, where half would stay in the studio for the show, and the other half stayed in the control room, where they got to see firsthand how chaotic it gets when they finally air. All in all, it was a field trip with a meaningful learning experience that really came with a wow factor. This is Alicia Brooks with Kptv Panther Television.
Finals are a stressful time for all. Freshmen are taking their first test, and seniors are taking their last. With these tests coming up, reporter Zachary Taylor delves into the mind of the students to see how they're preparing for these tests.
I don't think they're afraid of the tests. I think they're more afraid of not knowing what finals are since they've never taken them before.
I've never seen these before. Like, even though the one last year for advanced English or advanced algebra, it wasn't the same as these that are going to be coming up.
Nervous for my calculus final, but for the most part I feel pretty prepared for my finals. Begin giving us preparation material and extra homework questions that we can go over.
I'm good. Any other question on here that you want me to work? Now is the time to ask me.
They see on the finals stuff that they've seen before, so it shouldn't be anything new to them. Nothing to be afraid of.
Over the years, I've kind of developed a plan to go into finals with. Studying.
It's a tough week. Don't take it too lightheartedly, but relax, study, and do your best.
Good luck on your finals, and just think Christmas is just around the corner, and graduation.
Ray-Pec hosted a forensics tournament on November 14th. The tournament brought schools from all around the Kansas City metro to compete. Reporter Aaron Vlasic brings us the story.
On November 15th, Ray-Pec hosted a forensics and debate tournament at the South High School. This competition lets students compete in performing arts categories like original oratory, poetry, and storytelling. To help run this event, volunteers from the theater program provided judges, sold concessions, and even ran a coffee bar for students and parents. Schools from all over the area came to Ray-Pec to perform and compete in this tournament. In forensics, competitors performed their prepared pieces privately for selected judges. With lots of practice, students hope to move on to the next rounds. Competition may be stressful, but fun is also incorporated into these tournaments. Many friendships and bonds have been made because of forensics.
This has been Aaron Velasic for Ray-Pec Now.
That's our show for this week.
Don't forget to visit raypecnow.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Ian Russell.
And I'm Logan Van Winkle. Thank you for watching another edition of Kptv, Panther Television. Oh, you hit that. Oh, you nailed that.
Can we do one, like, just for the bloopers, where I, like, walk back and I go, oh, and you guys go, Michael, and then I go back?
Oh man, finals sure are stressful, right?
It's recording.
If you can appreciate this thing,
It's recording.
Are a stressful time for all, with freshmen taking their first.
Michael!
I'm just over this semester. Finals are a stressful time for all. Freshmen are taking their first, and seniors are taking their last. Their first test, and seniors taking their last. Speaking of wrestling, Ray-Pec has. Dang it. Okay. I'm really sorry. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, Jesus, that scared me. Jason, do you remember being in like 3rd and 4th grade and on the playground talking about American Idol? Do you remember that? I remember that. Oh. See how they're preparing for these tests.
I was moving when you started, though.
I don't care. New edition, but it comes with a curve. She's a girl.
Michael, go back to looking at yearbooks from like 2004.
I am. Since 08.
I mean, it was. Yeah, I didn't stop. Okay.
Oh, Jason, stop. Jason, that hurts.
Bye, Jason. I will remember. I would have been in 2nd grade, you idiot.
Kindergarten, 1st grade, 3rd grade. You've been in 3rd grade because you're a senior.
What are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Do that math again. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Your baby is 6'5"
You thought it'd
and
be
weighs
so much
7
fun to
pounds.
come
11
watch. This
ounces.
is what it is every week. Ugh.
Actually, I weigh 12 pounds.
Jesus
Christ. Get your laughing out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This pen says pilot, but I don't think you can fly a plane.